Sorry, I haven't been putting out a lot of content right now. College has really been taking its toll. Today I've got 2 games for you to show where it really popped off, at least in this first one for sure. I'd gotten really angry playing a couple support games, and people were calling me throwing because they felt like I wasn't yelling at them enough. So I chucked a couple monsters and really just took some advice that a guy named Flats put out on his VOD reviews he's been doing. He talked about how DPS need to be more decisive, right? Like the best DPS have giant egos, and whatever they do, they feel like it's the most right? Like, it doesn't matter because you do it fast. You have confidence what you're doing. This hawk is just dumb luck. He could have hugged me, he could have killed me. Instead, he hugs our Sigma, whatever. I'll kill your mercy. But anyways, so I got really angry on that after being called a thrower, so I decided to take that anger and really just practice what Flats preached. And having confidence, being quick in your actions, making decisions fast, getting into the game and really pushing forward. As you'll see in this game, I do like even purple. That was kind of a throw. I was purple, I probably should have backed off, but I was really heated these games, and it was just W Town. I lived in W Town. But I feel like this is one of the best games I've ever had on DPS. The elo for this game is I think it was 2600. But yeah, this Mercy really pockets the shit out of me, and I basically hold the W key nonstop. Really not too sure how I got that brig, but hey, we'll take it. Yeah, and Mercy gives me some love here and gives me the res. She literally pockets me like most of the game. But yeah, so basically for the rest of these 2 games, we're going to be looking at what I did right and what I did wrong, right? Here, I wanted to flash this, and it nearly cost me my life again. So here I don't use my flash. I think I would have, but instead I use it here. This ended up actually being play of the game for this game. Which I feel like should have been later, because I got a better play later on, but yeah. We're just holding door, right? And that ball. This looks so fucking aimbotty, that flick to the left. I'm really not sure how that flashed him, but let's go see defense, how it goes. I'm telling you, this game was fucking great. Like, look at this time right here. Watch. Time remained up, not down. And there's my Mercy pocketing me. Best Mercy I ever did. Like Mercy's that help out DPS. Oh no, just yeah. Especially when you're popping off. So this ball, look at where it's at on the replay. He's floating around. I didn't realize this till he landed. I wish I would have looked up more. I didn't realize he could get that high. This poor Genji. He just entered the wrong neighborhood, dude. Oh, this is what I thought was gonna be play of the game, because like, this is actual aim-based skill, not just, you know, hitting Q, hitting right click. But anyways, yeah, that, it felt so good. This whole game felt like a montage. Yeah, we were, there was a lot of vocalization from our tanks too. They were being very vocal. I was too angry to talk. I just listened. And then Ash could hit her shot, so I just killed her, what do you call it? I thought the Mercy was gonna stay with me and heal with me. It took me a moment to realize she flew away. And, it cost me my life. I need to pay better attention to where my Mercy's at if she leaves me. I don't know what this ball's doing, but he's getting the biggest pocket ever. And then, I think that's throwing. I'm high nooning, he pushes in. I rotate around because of the balls, right? Like, I don't want to deal with them. I get low. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I need some healing. So I push. I see my Sigma's in trouble. Don't ask where that flash went. Even I don't know. But I pressure out this Ashe, and because she's pressured, I feel like I can push W, right? Kill their Sigma, start working on kill their Mcree. I go to pressure the Ashe out again. Somebody calls out the Zen even though it's next to me, and that's what makes me realize it. I go back to the Ashe like, oh man, I killed 4 there. It feels so good, dude. Just like this game was so good. Taking fights and just rolling them. I'm not too sure what happened with my Mercy here. Like, she gets slammed. But I feel like it's her positioning that gets her killed. I looked at the replay, he was 20 HP. That ball is 20 HP. So I didn't have orb on him. He would have died. I go back to pick up the person that's basically carrying me, right? Like, the pocket's really nice. And it encourages it, right? Chunks, save that ball. And this drink gets them this point. Guess we can't push on it. I like it. So I take the high ground and yeah. Rip Ashe. I should really pay attention to how many bullets I have too. Like, that was a shitty right click. And ball going to feed again. So I see Want to do this all the time. He uses these low balls just to like practice, right? So I'm kinda doing the same thing. Not as fast as Wanted. Wanted flicks onto them really quick. I'm alright, but yeah. Not too sure what our our Reaper is doing up there. What's this Ashe? So I see this Ashe long range. I'm like, I'll get closer. She like realizes she's fucked and tries to run for it. It's the greatest ever. So I'm trying to just be unpredictable, right? Playing different angles. I notice, dude, the range, so good. That's a ton of whips, let's not talk about it, alright? I can't aim. Oh my god, that was like 12 bullets of whips. And I made up for it. So, I burned to death. It turns out my Mercy went to res, or not res, but heal them. And then she came through there and like ran away from him. And then I just feed here. Like, this is just me figuring my shots. I should have killed her there. So I see one of them out of position, so I just go for a quick eye noon. Eye noon is so shit, right? Like, if I could just get a quick pick on it, we take it. So this ball right here. I've been oh my sorry, hold on. I've been watching Wanted, like I talk about a lot, and he tries to like flick flash ball and stuff. So I've been trying to do that, and it just didn't work. That one almost did though. So I'm trying to get into more like flicking my flashbangs and trying to, instead of being like, oh, I need to take the most time and try to throw it and be super precise. Nah, I can just flick it out there. And I think there's one last thing that I do that's good here. Because I knew Sigma was gonna have it, right? Somebody called it out. They're like, Sigma's gonna hold. And yeah, you got robbed for it. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm just be getting fucked. I think if the soldier would have taken high ground, they might have got a little bit more value. Maybe their visor would have worked better, but like I said, just low plat, not thinking stuff like that. And we win the game. So this next game I'm going to show you is before this one. This one's the better one, so I want to show it first. Because, you know, draw attention. You see the game and you're like, oh man, that's really clean. This is a fucking shit show. This is me so angry. I was literally furious from being called a thrower. So I was literally the W club man. Like, that was it. Didn't give a shit if I got healing. Didn't give a shit about nothing. I just held W. I thought this was funny. Watch. A Reaper goes to one clip him and instead he gets freaking jammed on. This Doom is a feeder, right? Like, if you watch throughout this whole game, he literally feeds the whole time. And yeah, he gets a kill when he goes in, but he doesn't get out alive. Like, look at this. What was that? The whole game he does that. I think that's why they lose. Like, that team went, oh, avoid our tanks. I'm like, no, I think I'll avoid you because he's not playing defensively. Yeah, he's playing W club like me, but you won't see me take a 1v6. I'll take, like, what I think is a 6v6 or 5v5. Like, I'll go in. My team, I think's going in. Like this. I think my team's there, so I push in. Whereas the Doom just is like, I'm gonna... Let's not talk about that, alright? I was shaky aim. Inky. Alright, that's really inky. Shh. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about this either. There are a lot of... That's okay, alright? Don't just break the shield here, right? I see the Sigma fuck up. Because when you're doing that, you can't flux. So I'm like, alright, I'll kill the Sigma for free. That's a huge kill. Yeah, they're just feeding at this point. And again, look. Doom's just trying to 1v6. If he would have waited. No, dude. Just, yeah. Look at this, though. He literally hits me like twice, gives me the 80 HP. Blows my mind how much damage Doom does. I just don't think Doom's balanced. But anyways. So I just go right click in here, and my right's pretty chadly like me. And he hits the slam the moment I break it on the right click central. That's fucking fat. That right's alpha as shit. But you know who's not alpha? Our healers. Watch. So I absolutely dominate that Doom. And I probably should have W. I really thought I'd get healing. Let's see what happened here. I am in the replay viewer. So here, pushing forward. Okay, Ryan's low HP, I get it. So's D.Va. They're holding back. I just don't give a shit. I'm angry. Now let's see where our healers are. Both healers. Okay, sure, whatever. So because neither one of our healers push forward and let them have another fight. Yeah. Our healers really didn't do a lot, did they? Yeah, right. Putting a lot of work in this game. This team, like I said, through this game, look, he's just purple, and he's basically me, except he goes deeper in. Oh, I don't know where I live. Our healers do love me here. I should have died. Instead, everyone pushed with me and I lived. I was chonky, dude. We get the first point. 240 on the tape. That's pretty good, pretty respectable. Inky Mcree puts in work, I'm telling you. Might not have been as good as the first game, but like, I held the W key. I did work. So did our right though. This turret's fucking goofy, right? Like that turret's just gonna get broken instantly. 10-second timer. I really, like, I think if I would have hit those other two shots that, she would have been one. Could have been a pick there. This is one questionable play right there. Our Nord jumped off the high ground. And now I feel like I have to get off the high ground because our right got off. Like, they're just gonna pressure us out. Oh my god. That dude literally fucking fed. Then again, who expects to get 3 dinged while flying in that freaking air at that speed? So everyone comes back up and I go right clicking with him, right? Like that's the name of the game. If my Reinhardt's with me, I'm putting pressure down range with him. And look at this. The Doom comes back. It's a 1, 5, 6. And he just punches it. Yeah, he kills me. But he feeds his brains out. I don't know, dude. It's just, the Doom's really bad. Oh, that poor Mercy, dude. Didn't think anybody was watching. But I'm always watching for that shit. Well, not really, but like, yeah. Look at Doom. Got a pick. But it's what? 1v6 again. He just killed himself. Gave all charge. Didn't really do anything. Like, no value. Zero value. He has staggered himself this whole game. And yet he wanted to complain and say that it's their tank's fault. It's not your tank's fault that you go 1v6ing, dude. Oh, he gets rolled again here. I knew he was gonna punch onto me. Like, he was thirsty for me. So I heard him coming, and I knew it was coming. His high noon's questionable, but I wasn't sure what was happening downstairs. But yeah. W club in, boys. W club in. I like it because our tanks are pretty alpha. Like, they push in. I could see his feet. He's... like, yeah, our Ryan was better than there he goes. So yeah, I thought I tried to shield off right there, but I did die. But Doom killed himself again. He fed too early. Pressure out the Ash. And Doom worked earlier. I probably should have flicked to the BAM earlier. But yeah, look, here goes Doom again. I use Flashbang here to stop him, but it still goes through. And because of the it's just a big feeder, dude. Like, that Doom just isn't that good. Immortality field saving lives. And at this point, I just want to be him more, so I knew him. Yep. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my super angry aggro W gameplay. And y'all have a great weekend, week, whatever it is for you.